Hey y'all, welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch. Today I'm walking you through our full goat milking routine, the tools we use, how we milk each of our girls, and how we strain and store our fresh goat milk. If you've ever wanted to milk goats right in your own backyard for clean, healthy, and safe milk for animal consumption, this video's for you. We start with our stainless steel milking bucket, easy to clean. We have our straining cloth and filter. We use them to make sure we remove any debris from the milk, and the glass jugs for storing the milk in the fridge. It's a simple, super effective setup, really. This here is Bambi. She's one of our more experienced girls, and she does great on the stand. Before we start milking her, we always take a moment to clean her udders. This helps prevent any bacteria from getting into the milk and keeps our girls comfortable, you know. It's also important to massage the udder a little bit before you start milking. This helps stimulate milk letdown and just makes the whole process go that much smoother. Think of it like a little goat spa moment, right? I'm gonna start it by hand first. And then we're going to go ahead and hook her right on up to the milking machine. How cool is that, guys? We're using a milking machine today for Bambi. It's gentle, efficient, and it makes milking a breeze, especially when you've got multiple goats to do each morning. Helps out your nice, backyard routine. Look at that machine right there. It does all the work for you. I'll tell you right now, she's eating that food. She's saying, She don't even care. She's in her own world right now while you're getting fresh, delicious, house-made goat milk straight from Bambi's udders. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do a close-up here. You can see exactly how it works, right? We hold one leg in place so she doesn't kick around. Massage the udders. You can see how the device works. Going to come around behind, get you an even better view. Really great technology if you have a carpal tunnel or anything like that. Make sure you want to massage the udders. Here comes trouble. And there's Dolly. She's a sweet girl. Next up is Dolly, guys. Look at the way she just put her head up there. She knows, man. They do that. They'll go up there and just put their head right in there. She is strictly hand milked, typically. Generally, because it's just easier with the smaller goats. Every goat is a little different. And Dolly just isn't a fan of the machine, generally speaking. And that's totally okay. Hand milking can be peaceful, and it's a great way to bond with your goats. It really is. I mean, you saw the way she jumped up there on her own accord. She knows. I always remind folks, be gentle, be consistent, and make sure you're not pulling or causing any discomfort. It's more of a squeeze and release motion. Once you get the rhythm, it's pretty relaxing. Now, if you have carpal tunnel, that's a whole nother shebang shapow. That's where the machine generally comes in. So, she's a gorgeous girl. She delivers the milk. Look at how tiny that is right there. That's wild, isn't it? Guys, if you are milking any goats, let me know in the comment section below. What's your favorite breed for milking? One of the downsides with Nigerian dwarves and milking them is you don't get very much, So size does matter when it comes to the udders and getting milk.
Yeah, you have to add their account on there.
Now she's gonna go ahead and step down here. We have collars for our goats. Typically, at least most of them. Even Bucky has a collar, actually. You can see Bambi back there waiting her turn politely. Even though she already went, she thinks she needs to go again. Alright. We are about to get another goat. You guys can see the ducks. Those ducks just live the dream. Here's Dixie. So, here's Dixie with her milk cup. She's a diva. She's a little sweet thing. We do a combo with Dixie cup here. She's we start her by hand generally. You want to soak up that wash rag. You're going to squeeze it real nice. You're going to wash them udders. Just like that. You're going to wash them squeezy udders. You're going to squeeze and wash. Squeeze and wash. She gets started by hand usually to get her comfortable, and then you finish with the machine. It works best for her, and again, it's all about adjusting to each goat's personality. She might one day want only the machine. She might only want to do it by hand. Goat milking really isn't one size fits all, to be honest. Some days they're more cooperative than others. Just like us, just like people. They're not much different than people when it comes to getting milked. Sometimes you need a machine, and sometimes you do it by hand, am I right? Let me know in the comment section below your opinions on milking goats and just milk in general. Milking different almonds, milking different cows, you name it. See, you got a massage to help. It's just like a person, you massage, you help break up clots if there's any, prevent mastitis and things like that.
I know, I was tempted to get in it yesterday when I saw it. I was like, ooh.
Dixie makes lots of milk.
She actually makes a decent amount for how small she is. I need to measure it. I've not really done that with any of them. But you can see how big her teats are compared to like Dolly's. She's got a much nicer udder to try to milk.
Here comes trouble. He says that with every goat, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. So, now we're going to have, surprise, it's Dottie. Milking Dottie. Dottie is going to, she knows, man. She knows where to go. She loves it. They know there's a bucket of food on the other side. That's what they're looking for. You know, here's Dottie. Look at those gorgeous udders. Absolutely unreal. You can tap her on the butt and tell her good job for having such great udders. She's one of our sweet things. Same process. Always start by cleaning them udders. Giving a nice little massage. A little tappy tap taparoo, as I always say. You can decide whether Dottie is machine or hand milks. You say machine for this, right? Dottie does great with a machine, and always, as always, we finish by hand if needed to make sure she's fully milked out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna squeeze them udders, get them nice and clean, all that bacteria, because you don't. The reason why you do that is you don't want the bacteria in the milk. You know what I mean? You want that milk to be nice and clean, absolutely fresh. So we're gonna go ahead and hook up that machine to her udders now. Right side teat, left side teat, and it's as simple as that. Get a cool shot here of the can. Boom, where the milk is going. You can see the flow. I'm showing you the flow in the tubes. We actually just ordered some new tubes. They just came in today, which is great. Fantastic. I love it.
Fill that bucket 3
You know, what are you going to do with some new tubes? Everything. Milk goats. It's fantastic.
If these videos start bringing in money,
You hold the leg, you support them. You can be the emotional support animal for the goat. really a great thing. Now that, all the goats are milked, we typically take it back to the kitchen and where we're milking. You strain it once it's milked, You pour it through a strain cloth, you'll see here. Check that out, that drip. You can see the cloth fabric there. Goes down, drips in nicely. You do those food grade filters, catch any debris, hair, things you really don't want the hair, I'm telling you. Look at that filter. That's that process right there. Nice, straight, clean goat milk, folks. Look at that creamy goodness. This milk is marked for animal consumption only. I must stress that enough. Animal consumption only. Make sure it's stored at a safe temperature, usually around 35 to 38 degrees. That keeps it fresh and delicious. So there you have it. That's the routine here in DiamondTrail Ranch, folks. Thank you. It's very rewarding.